everyone, it's Gillian, and in today's video I'm going to be giving the ugliest, worst slime in the world a complete makeover. If you saw my previous video, then you are probably familiar with this slime, but if you didn't, let me introduce you to the worst slime in the world. So this was originally a clear slime, and then I just went and added a bunch of random ingredients to see what would happen. Now, I never intended on keeping the slime, but after I finished that video, I thought I would just hold on to it for a little while and see if I wanted to give it a makeover. In this slime, we have got packing peanuts, pom-poms, aquarium rocks, metallic lipstick, eyeshadows, store-bought putties, pom-poms, fabric paint, and so many other weird and strange things that just should not be in slime. So I set myself the biggest slime challenge to do the impossible and make this slime pretty. When I first looked at this slime after I'd let it sit for a few days, all I could think was, how am I going to fix this? I don't even think I can fix this. And I like to think I can make every slime a new slime and a pretty slime and make it magical again. But looking at this, I was just thinking it's a lost cause. It just needs to go in the bin. But let's have a challenge and let's see how it goes. I started off by mixing the slime back together to make sure that it was all the same consistency, and I had actually forgotten what I had added, so this was definitely a surprise. I forgot that I had added the aquarium rocks at this point, and I had no idea how I was going to make those work. But moving on, I decided to get rid of all the pom-poms because they had absorbed the color from the slime. Originally they were yellow, and now they were a weird mustardy green color, and they were breaking down and they just look like furry lumps in my slime, and I knew that I could take them out, so I felt like that would make the slime a little bit better. So I went through and picked out as many of the pom-poms as I could find, and here you can see they've all squished down, they're breaking down, they're a weird color, and they needed to go. Then I added the slime to a bowl because this was going to be the easiest way to work with it. Now, because this is a recent slime, it is still perfectly activated, and this was just not going to work for me. It was going to make it so hard to mix all the ingredients in. So I started to deactivate the slime, and I used glycerin for this, and I just started mixing it all together, and this somehow made this slime even uglier. I didn't think that was possible, but it was. So let's just talk about this slime for a little bit. Now, this slime was originally a clear slime, and all the color that you can see here was added from eyeshadows, fabric paint, and lipstick. So none of it was added by pigment powder or food coloring, and this is the weird, strange maroon, I don't know, would you call it like a berry maroon color? I'm not sure. I'm not loving it. It's not what I'm going for. So we are going to go in with a lot of pigment. Now, I was going for a bright blueberry color. So I decided to use pigment because, first of all, it was originally a clear based slime. And second of all, I just knew that trying to mix food coloring in was going to be super time consuming, and it was also really difficult to control the color. And I knew that with pigment, I would get that massive hit of color that I needed to fix this slime. So I ended up using about half a container of purple pigment and a dash of blue to get this super vibrant purple, but I was really happy with it. I thought it was really pretty. I then went in with quite a few pumps of lotion just because I felt like it needed something to make it a bit nicer, and it needed a normal slime ingredient, so I added lotion. And here I'm adding more pigment because I felt like it needed to be an even brighter purple. Look how pretty it is though. I can't believe it got to this shade of purple. I did not know if this was going to work. I decided to go with purple because I thought that it would be the easiest color to transform the slime into, and it definitely was. So I'm glad I went with the pigment. Anyway, moving on, I also added a berry scent because it had that weird store-bought putty scent because I added store-bought putty, and that was a weird scent. So we've overridden that now with a berry scent. And then I started activating it, and it reactivated nicely because I had deactivated it with glycerin. It did need a bit of a stronger activator, but we got there in the end, and it reactivated. At this point of the makeover, I had a vision with what I wanted this slime to look like, and I wanted to transform it into a blueberry pie. So this was going to be the filling part of the blueberry pie, so it needed to have more texture and some blueberry, I guess you could say, chunks. So I decided to add some deep purple Java chips and some jelly cube pieces. And this was already such a weird texture. There was only so much I could do. There is some weird things going on. We've got some strange rocks and weird shaped sprinkles, but I couldn't do much about that. So I thought, let's add to it and add some Java chips and jelly cube pieces. So now that the blueberry slime filling is complete, it's time for the second most important part of a blueberry pie, which is the pie crust or the pastry. So I started off by adding some school glue to a bowl, and then I tinted it brown and scented it super sweet like brown sugar. And then I went ahead and activated it. Now I'm going to be adding a lot of soft Daiso clay to this slime because I wanted it to really hold its shape. I didn't want it to be soft and really stretchy or anything like that. I basically wanted it to be clay mixed with a little bit of slime. I also ended up adding a touch of Crayola Model Magic clay just to make sure that I had that perfect texture. Here is what I ended up with, and as you can see, it's basically a super tough butter slime, but it was exactly what I was looking for. So I decided to use this clear plastic container because I thought it would show off my blueberry pie perfectly. Now for the fun part, it's time to start assembling this slime blueberry pie. So I started off by rolling out the pie crust, and then I just placed a layer of this in my dish, and I found the easiest way to do this was to cut out a circle first as the base, and then go around the sides, and I had so much fun with this part. It felt like I was kind of baking with my slime. I really want to make more food inspired slime in the future because I got to use my imagination and I had to think super creatively as to how I was going to make slime look like a blueberry pie. It was definitely a challenge, but one that I really enjoyed, and the finished result was definitely worth it. So once I had my pie crust, I just filled it with that blueberry slime, and then I started making the pie topping. As you can tell, I have not made very many pies in my life, but I tried my best. I found that the best way to make this look as realistic as possible was a lot of detailing. So I went in with a fork to give it that traditional pie look. I also added some texture to the top. Now I thought I would give it some dimension and make it look as if it had been cooked in an oven. So I went in with a little makeup brush and some bronzer, and I just dusted this over the top so it looked as if it had actually been cooked in an oven, and I felt like this just finished it off. So here is the slime before. Honestly, it should have just been thrown out, but I'm glad that I held on to it because it forced me to be super creative and really use my brain as to how I could fix it and make it look pretty. And here is the after, and honestly I could not be happier with it. It was so beautiful, and I cannot wait to make more food inspired slime in the future because it was so fun seeing this come to life. But as with all slime creations, it was time to mix it all together. Now this always makes me a little bit sad, but it's also quite satisfying. So let's destroy this blueberry pie. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this slime makeover. I honestly could not be happier with it. I cannot believe that it is the same slime that I started off with, and I think it looked so awesome and realistic. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!